Oh, can I hold a gun?
Sure.
Oh, okay, cool. Dan here at Token 2049, and I'm gonna show you what you can do here, what you can get, what you'll experience, and a whole lot more. Mantle, bringing in the arcade games. First one here, so I'm gonna take advantage and use it. Token 2049 Singapore had so much free stuff for attendees. This is just general admission, you don't have to be a VIP, and everything was sponsored by a different company, but that made it available to all attendees. Now this included ice cream, 20-minute massages. Yes, each person here gets a 20-minute massage. And it was really good. They got a barber, which is kind of neat. And Mario Kart in the middle of the exhibition hall. And of course, there was a lot of merch or swag. But for myself, I'm very selective since I have to travel with it back home. Additionally, there was just a lot of free food. There was a full breakfast buffet and a lunch buffet, as well as snacks and coffee throughout the day. And then you also had barista-made coffee, juices, boba tea, provided by several different companies. But let's start this experience from the beginning. Token 2049 takes place at the Marina Bay Sands Convention Center. I recommend getting here early to beat the crowds and to beat the Singapore morning rush hour. Rush hour is very busy and it might make it difficult to use the subway. I actually waited several cars here and then abandoned the idea and took a taxi. Although getting to the convention center is very difficult because there are a lot of road closures due to the Singapore Grand Prix.
To check your name is correct and your company is
Yes.
correct. This one? I have to write on this one?
Okay.
Okay, right?
Okay, yeah.
I'm so sorry.
I like it loose, yeah.
I'm so sorry about it.
Okay, thank you. Oh, okay. And a goodie bag. Thank you. Here we are, the Token 2049 logo. There are some girls dressed up as Token 2049. So imagine if you could get a bunch of pop-up ads as something physical. That's what it is. It's a bunch of pop-ups and sponsorships and ads that you don't necessarily, you weren't necessarily looking for, but you got. Well, that's pretty nice. It's not that crowded. At least not yet. I think it's because people are still getting in. The most valuable thing you can get from a crypto convention is information. Now this can come from the panels or from the protocols themselves at the exhibition area, so you can get immediate answers to any questions you may have. Right now we are walking towards the KuCoin stage. It is one of the 3 stages where you can see people speak, and they have a lot of interesting speakers if you could hear them. So the biggest problem is later in the day when the exhibition hall gets very crowded with a lot of people, you will not be able to hear these speakers. Even with just a few people around early in the day, it still can be very difficult.
Does not need to bridge or send the asset to any centralized custodian. And our protocol is completely trustless.
This is not a good stage. You get way too much noise from the rest of the convention hall. It's not closed off at all. So that kind of sucks for KuCoin and all the speakers at this stage.
To issue central bank digital currencies. We announced about 10 central bank deals. We're talking to a whole bunch more of that.
So maybe that's a good segue.
And right next to the KuCoin stage, we have the OKX stage. It's a little bit better since it is slightly closed off, but the walls are still very thin and you still get a lot of noise from the exhibition hall.
I want this thing to have completely shit the bed, down greater than 90% from the 2021 all-time high. Why do I want that? Because I want protection, right? Okay, I want the most motivated sellers who have already sold everything.
So if you want to clearly hear the speakers and get all the important information, sit up close or sit next to the speaker system.
Effort in terms of money.
This is Arthur Hayes, founder of BitMEX, big figure in the crypto industry, and he is very bullish on Filecoin, and he explains why, and I am very interested in it too now, and we'll be making a video on it soon.
From like 300 to I think it's trading around $3 right now.
So benchmarking, I don't know if the same way.
I mean, just to add to that, I mean, I agree with everything you said. That trust component is a really important one for AI to get right. And this is where a protocol, a blockchain makes a lot of sense.
My biggest interest for Token 2049 was to learn about AI, automation, and real-world assets. These are, in my opinion, the sectors with the most potential. But I'll save that deep dive for another video, because there's a lot in this video already. And lastly, we have the Next Space stage. The interesting thing is, at the OKX stage and the Next Space stage, they had beanbags for people to just relax and lie down, recover some energy, and then continue their journey at Token 2049. These are pretty difficult to claim, so if you have an opportunity, claim it when it's available. Now, my favorite thing about a crypto convention are the side events, and almost all of the side events were completely free. By that, I mean you do not need a ticket to Token 2049, you can just sign up and attend. And if you attend, you get the benefits of meeting other people in the crypto industry, free food, free drinks, sometimes an amazing view, and very rarely, go-karts. Yes, go-karts were included in this year's events, thanks to ELF and their blockchain event hosting. I don't know that much about ELF, but I'm gonna look into it.
Yes, you will be on YouTube.
Yeah.
I'll throw it in the video.
And they hosted their event at a go-kart track, which included free go-kart racing, and yes, I went 3 times because this rarely happens and I rarely have the opportunity to ride in go-karts, so I did. I also learned I am not very good at go-kart racing. Thank you. So if you're ever in a city with a big crypto conference happening, look up the side events. The side events are going to happen before, during, and after the crypto conference. And sometimes it does seem like regular people crash these events, so maybe you don't really have to be that involved in the crypto industry to attend. And a lot of these events do have giveaways with not a lot of competition, so I recommend finding out what the event is and if they're giving anything away. At the X Blockchain event by PoonDX, MarginX, and a couple other sponsors, I won this credit card-sized crypto wallet. Bitget also had their conference a day before Token 2049, which included free food, it had exhibitors, this Bitget bunny, I'm not sure what it is. And they also had some great panels, which I could clearly hear since the exhibition hall was closed off from the actual speakers. Again, this is something Token 2049 can absolutely improve on, and they should. People want to hear the guests that are attending the event. And you made it pretty far into the video, so let's just take our time and take a tour of the Token 2049 Singapore Exhibition Hall. This is a pretty big convention, so there's like multiple rooms with stuff, so it might take a while to explore. You can make a Palau ID, as you may know from watching this channel. Actually, I just kind of want the fan. I don't want to carry too much stuff. It's heavy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I appreciate it though, because I pack light.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you don't want the phone stand and stuff?
Just the fan. It's really nice. It's a good fan.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
And it's like, because like, I don't want to carry stuff because I'm filming. Overall, I left Token 2049 feeling bullish. I saw what people are building, what VCs are investing in, learned a lot, and left with a very optimistic outlook. And it was so good, I'll be back next year, and I'll also be attending Token 2049 Dubai because I haven't been to Dubai. So until then, I hope you got your full value for today.
Oh.